So I was just wondering, that trailer was amazing. And I was just wondering, Hercules is such an iconic character. Were there any scenes that you were filming that were your favorite, that you were just like, wow, we're really doing this, we're really filming a Hercules film?
Yeah, one of the things that really, it's very emotional when you get emotional. And for a script that Rennie wrote and adapted, there was a lot of scenes that really meant a lot to me. As you see in the movie, there's Hercules tied up, being crucified for who he is, and he has to accept his new identity and accept his father as Zeus, which is a hard moment, an important moment in the script, because he's in self-denial. And when he fully embraces Hercules as his true name, that's when he finds that inner strength. And for me, I just really, that hit home. And I really enjoyed the scene, really felt it, as I did every scene. But that one I was really looking forward to shoot and to bring to life.
I always like turn to you and just be like, oh my god. I watch this guy like, I want to fix you.
What's English, Marcus?
That was powerful.
Next.
Yeah, hi. Rennie, I'm really gonna take this to you. You mentioned 3D. First of all, I said the trailer without seeing it in 3D is gorgeous.
Thank you.
It's beautiful, it's stunning, it's visual. But as an artist, when you approach these projects, was your vision always to go to 3D? Does it change from the time you read that script and how you want to develop it, to your storyboard, to the way that it could be told if it was just being concentrated in 2D versus having to think about it visually in a whole nother dimension?
Yeah, that's a good question. When I read the script, I didn't know that we were going to do 3D. So I read it as just a normal script, and I was super excited. I mean, after I read it, we worked on it a lot, developed it and all that, but just the concept of doing this movie, I said, this is like the greatest opportunity of my lifetime and the biggest movie of my career. And then when our producers told us that they were thinking of doing it in 3D, it's just like my head exploded, and new ideas and visions and possibilities started coming to me. I felt like this has never been done. This is really the first time anybody's really done it in true 3D. So it's like if Alfonso Cuarón doing Gravity, his head probably exploded when he realized he can do a space movie in 3D. Same thing, I was like, I'm going to ancient Greece and do it in inviting the audience there and doing it in 3D. So that changed my approach completely, and from there on I storyboarded and planned everything. Every set was built with that in mind. Every shot was designed with that in mind. And it affected everything, every prop, every costume, and body hair, like I said earlier. It affected everything, and the movie was meticulously planned. Every shot was drawn into a picture. Every shot was listed before we started shooting, and the movie has thousands of shots. Everything was planned from beforehand, because I really wanted it to be perfect, because it's not just that, okay, you shoot it in 3D. You have to think about your editing, because in 3D you don't want to be cutting crazy fast and in a way that your eye can't follow it. You want to enjoy it, you want to be able to be there. And you have to think about the editing points, how you go from one shot to another, where is your eye drawn in 3D so that the next cut is going to feel smooth, and so on. So it was a super challenging undertaking, and the shooting process itself is slower than 2D. But it was so rewarding, and every day these guys, after a take or two, they would put 3D glasses on and come to my tent where I had a huge 3D monitor. Everybody would look at it like, oh my god!
Full armor with swords and shields and these stupid little glasses on.
Especially with the Phantom camera. The Phantom camera.
Yeah, then I used also a lot as sort of like Hercules' language of his strength and who he is. I used this Phantom super slow motion camera, where normal film speed is 24 frames per second. This one is 1800 frames per second, so it almost stops action completely, and it just it becomes incredibly beautiful. And in this movie, it's not just a gimmick; it really has to do with the language of who Hercules is, and when he goes into sort of like Hercules warp speed, everything slows.
Being a star of a TV series into the movies, I was wondering which one is actually harder for you to film, how much more time is spent, and what was your thought process from taking a role of Spartacus into taking a role in Hercules? And will there be a video game that is coming out?
All excellent questions. It's a tough one because, well, I mean, TV series, it's like the marathon, because you go in 1 month and you come out, say, 9 months later. So in a show like Spartacus, which is highly action-based, but still has amazing drama, you get a lot of time to sort of marinate in the drama and really absorb that and grow with it, and then but then a lot of arduous action, and that really drains your body, and it's a very hard, long thing, like a marathon. Whereas something like Hercules, which again has incredible action scenes, incredible like story pieces and drama, but it's a movie, so you've only got a limited amount of time, so you have to hit the ground right away. Because it's not like, oh, well, that episode wasn't amazing, but this episode's fantastic. Your movie's great, or it's not. So it challenges us all to really deliver an excellent product immediately. On the other, but again, you know that there's like a limited amount of time, so you give all your energy in straight away as much as you can, because you want to come out just as tired as you would from a 9 month shoot. So like people like Kellan, I have so much respect for, because he was there all the time, busting his ass and trying to give me everything. You keep going like, stay in my place, sleep on here, have my food. And I was like, dude, do you understand how hard your job is? Stop giving me things. He's the nicest guy in the world. Right? Am I right? What was your very last question? I'm sorry.
Video game.
Video games. Come on, how did I forget that?
I love video games.
I will lobby to the ends of the earth to get an awesome video game for Hercules. I guarantee that. You know me. I will do whatever I can with all of my power. So, if you have any ideas, just let us know, and we'll see what we can do.
All of it?
I got an ass tattoo. You want to see that? I love the ink as well. It's fun playing pretend.
Well, I'd be happy to show you what I got. Right here. But no, the real question is, what was harder for you guys, the physical or the mental aspect of getting ready for this movie?
I don't think anything was necessarily hard, because we were so in love with it, and I think we all had a great grasp of the Hercules story, and having such a wonderful director who could fill in all the blank space in between, and then working. For me, when I got to Bulgaria, I had about 3 weeks of rehearsals to learn how to swing a sword, and those swords are heavy, and then also to learn how to ride a horse, which we have a lot of galloping, and we have a lot of fight scenes on horses, and that was very tough. Thank God we had Liam, and I would just be like, can you make me look cool swinging a sword? You do 2 in your show, so please.
Dude, you saw that trailer, you look amazing.
No, but thanks to you. I mean, we had a lot of great, stunt guys to train us, but the story, working with Rennie, who sat us down individually, took us in, listened to our notes, and I've never done so much homework on a movie before. As you know, I have a few lines in Twilight every movie, so I wasn't too hard. But with this was such a dream role and a blessing to be a part of. And Rennie and I are actually neighbors where we live in LA, so it's really great to have a director who's so welcoming to your ideas and also able to convey his vision so easily. And there's not a lot of actor-directors out there, and Rennie's my favorite one to work with.
I love you.
We have the same birthday also. He's a couple years older, but
Rennie, did you want to talk about these props that you have up here?